What's up, everybody? Cash Crew Report here. I am Cash. Welcome to the channel. Please subscribe if you can. We're trying to grow this channel as fast as we possibly can to make it to 100,000 subscribers. But we got to work on getting the first 1,000 subscribers before that. So let's review Bill Burr, Motel Rooms, and First Ladies. Most of the stuff that we're going to be doing on this channel right now is stand-up comedy. We'll be going through a couple different comedians. Let me know if you guys have any recommendations. I think for right now we're going to do Bill Burr. Maybe we'll do some... who are the other two? Brian Regan, and I think the third one is going to be Tom Segura. So, anyways, let's get into Bill Burr, Motel Rooms, and First Ladies, and check it out. Thanks.
All right, thank you very much. How are you? Please be seated. Good evening, thank you. Welcome to this lovely theater here in downtown Montreal. It's unbelievable, can't understand you. Female voice does not travel well. I don't know what it is. Up close or in a whisper can make your dick hard, but beyond 10 feet, it just sounds like a couple of birds fighting over a French fry or something, you know? There you go. That's how we start. Somebody's coming out of the gate. I'm sick of Obama's wife. Yeah.
Like I said, guys, if you guys have any recommendations for me for stand-up comedians, short clips of movies, documentaries, anything that you want me to look over and review, that we can watch together, just let me know. Especially comedians, there's probably some that I haven't heard of. I really like stand-up comedy. I've went to a lot of different comedy shows, but there's some of the comedians out there that I haven't seen a lot of material on, but the stuff that I have seen is pretty funny. I like a lot of the older comedians, but yeah, there's a lot of different stand-up comedians that I've went to multiple shows for. Dane Cook, I've actually seen Bill Burr in person twice. I just got done seeing Rob Schneider. Who else have I saw? Brian Regan. I was sitting in the front row at that show. He is hilarious. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of like, his is like a little bit of clean comedy, but he's kind of quirky. All these guys, I just like watching over the years, just seeing their material, change enough to be new, but also, be consistent. Because if they change up too much, it's like, I don't know. I mean, you come to expect something when you go to a stand-up comedy show. Let me know what you think about that. But yeah. Anyways, let's keep it pushing. Like I said, in the comments below, let me know if you guys have any stand-up comedians that you like, that we can watch together. Anyways, let's get back in.
This isn't some Democrat Republican shit. This is just in general. Just running her yap.
He says
it's just
this all
like,
the time.
shut up. You weren't elected. Your husband isn't running a lemonade stand. He's running the country. No, generally speaking, first ladies, they've been out of line for a good 25, 30 years. They think for some reason that their husband has the job, that now they should be chiming in like they know some shit. Dude, if you had a leak at your house and you called the plumber, and the plumber comes in and he starts fixing it, what would you do if 5 seconds later his wife, who isn't a plumber, comes walking in? Well, I think we should run it over here. It's like, shut up! Just because you're fucking the plumber doesn't mean you understand plumbing.
That's actually perfect. Oh, that's hilarious. For real though, I mean, if that did happen, I would be like, huh? Why is your wife with you? That's funny as heck. Yeah, if that was any other profession or whatever, and all of a sudden you showed up as like an electrician or something, or whatever, construction worker, you're like, yeah, she's just gonna follow me all day. Or even your wife brings you to work. It's like, why is this guy here? You're doing human resources. We don't need this guy to chime in for your job, you know.
Plumbing. Okay. Now, this is all like my fears, because they're trying to tell us down south there that like they're starting to like gear up for Hillary Clinton to be running for president, saying like, I think that would be a good thing. Yeah, people clapping. What is that based on? Based on what? I don't get how she became a senator. That's shocking to you? She went from never holding political office to immediately being a senator. Why? Because she was fucking the president? Should Tom Brady's wife be the next quarterback of the Rams? Does he have some sort of magical
facts
powers? Like, you suck at sports? I couldn't throw it all, and then he fucked me, and I just picked up this ball, and I was just lacing it in there. It was incredible. Dude, it all started with Nancy Reagan. That's where it first went off the rails, you know? She came out with her little bird body, you know, just her big head. Just came walking out, say no to drugs, and people off the heroin, say no to that. She just walked back. Hillary had her stupid health care plan. Obama's wife's running a yap on 60 Minutes, you know? I gotta give it up to the Bushes. They had their women in line. They did. Barbara never...
Didn't the Reagans or the Kennedys or something, didn't they have somebody like documenting their whole life or recording their whole life or something? Like, I swear one of the presidents had a camera crew, or I don't know, like a videographer or something, just following them around, just documenting everything that they did. I cannot remember who it was, but I thought maybe it was the Reagans, but I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, or if you guys know who I'm talking about, let me know down in the comments. But I swear there was a president that hired somebody to follow them around and document everything that they did. Not like a member of the press or anything. Like, this is like a voluntary thing where they hired somebody just to make sure that everything was captured. So yeah, I think that sounds about right to me. But like I said, if I'm wrong, let me know down in the comment section below.
Never said shit. She smiled every once in a while. She threw something in there. George W.'s wife, I don't even know her name. Stu was in office for 8 years. I don't even know her fucking name. What's it, like Beth or Paige or something like that? He had her on lockdown. Going out there tonight, I'm giving a speech. And when I say something and they laugh, you're gonna nod. You're gonna smile, and you're gonna nod that head.
Just that mic stand. Oh man, that's freaking hilarious.
Is this how it's gonna be? Really?
Do
you think like...
I love when they grab like a chair or a mic stand or the rope from the microphone or whatever and just create like a visual with their comedy. That's one of my favorite things. Dane Cook used to just be all over the place, use any little thing. There's a couple good comedians that are really good at that, just creating a visual effect with that, a bottle of water or whatever's around them. I like that.
Me saying this is somehow going to affect... She's still going to win. Listen, let me ask you this question. Do you think that a woman being president is going to affect anything? Do you? Oh, do you? What?
If there's any women watching this video, let me know what you think. What would a woman president actually change? What do you think they would do differently? Or what do you think that they would make better? Do you think that anything would improve for women, or what do you think? A lot of people said this with Obama. Oh, everything's like the second that Obama. I actually voted for Obama a long time ago, but a lot of black people kind of said the same thing. and they were like, oh yeah, things are gonna get, be amazing, whatever is gonna, legalize weed throughout the whole entire country and this and that and whatever. I don't know how much of that actually, how much of what people thought was gonna happen actually happened. But I don't think a lot of it actually happened. So I don't think a woman president would change that many things for women, because to be honest, most of the political people, I personally think, it's always like people think, oh, well, this person got elected, so they're going to do all the things that I want. They're going to do everything that I think will happen that will better my life. It's like, no, most of these politicians are just, they do things to keep power, to keep themselves in power and to benefit themselves. That's what I really mean. Like a lot of these things could be considered, insider trading or whatever. Like a lot of these politicians are worth millions, yet they only get paid, 200, 250,000, 300,000, 400,000, whatever. It's like, how are you all of a sudden in a position of power politically? You're making 200,000 or you're making 400,000 or whatever, and now you're worth multi millions, But yeah, anyways, sorry about the rant, but yeah, I think that most of it is just bettering things for themselves, not for us. Even if it was like an Asian president or whatever, Mexican president, I don't think that they would be making things better individually, just selectively, with who they are. Like, I don't think an Asian guy would get in there and be like, oh, I'm going to make everything better for Asian people. That's not how it works, Just like with Hillary Clinton. Oh, she's a woman. She's the president now. She's going to do everything for women. It's like, that's not how it works. I mean, they say a lot of that stuff for the elections and stuff like that, like just to get elected. But after they get elected, it's always the exact opposite. They just don't do anything for you. I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing it messed up, but like I said, let me know down in the comments what you think about it. But I think that that's definitely true.
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? What the fuck is she gonna do? Do you know what the president makes? The president makes $400,000 a year. That's it. He's supposed to keep bankers in line that get like $100 million bonuses. I'll tell you, if you really want, nothing's gonna change, okay? Black, white, dick, or clam. It doesn't make a bit of difference. Nothing is gonna change until somebody's got the balls to start a group, go over the wall of one of these gated communities, and you start slitting some throats. And not just random throats, the right throats. You gotta climb up a tree, be up there with your scope, knowing that in 11 fucking minutes your life is gonna end, right? And take out many of those people as you can. Yeah, other than that, it's just gonna be a pair of tits saying the same shit to you. I'm staying in a hotel, everybody. I like staying in hotels. They make me feel comfortable. I feel safe in a hotel. You got the lobby. There's always somebody down there in case an axe murder.
Have you guys ever heard of Dusty Slay, where he talks about the hotels? I love Dusty Slay, and the lines with I saw like a short clip or whatever of him talking about hotels and like stuff that he can steal or whatever. Honestly, I love when comedians bring that up, because it's so true. Like when you go into a hotel, you're like, what can I grab for free? Like, I think that inside everyone thinks that, just because it's like, man, this hotel's like $200. Like, they've paid for this hotel a million times over, yet you're paying $200. It's like, well, whatever I can take for free, I'm just gonna grab it, which is how most people are, to be honest. But yeah, if you've never seen Dusty Slay, go check out Dusty Slay. We'll probably do some videos with him in it too, as well. Who else is? Oh yeah, Jim Gaffigan also does a set kind of like that too, about hotels, and I think he says the same thing. Like, people steal the shampoo, and then they talk about like, oh, I'm gonna take this shampoo or whatever. Now I got shampoo for about a day. It's just funny. But anyways, sorry about that little tidbit. But yeah, I just think it's funny when people bring up motel or hotel rooms because, I mean, most of us have stayed in hotel rooms and had the same kind of thoughts. But, anyways,
Murderer comes in, that's the first person that's going to get killed. You can hear their screaming when you're up in your room. Gives you a chance to plan, barricade the door, you know, turn on the shower, hide in between the mattresses, right? Little misdirection. Back in the day, I used to stay in motels. I hated staying in motels. Could never feel safe. You were lying in a bed 2 feet from a door that just opened up out into a parking lot.
that's so true.
Anybody in the world could just come
Just
walking
come
up, kick the
kicking the
door
door.
open, you motherfucker, just drag you out of the bed. And you're just lying in that bed, so not ready to have a...
Oh. Have you guys ever saw that Vacancy movie? Oh my god, that movie's freaking creepy. But yeah, that reminds me of what he's talking about right now. If you haven't saw Vacancy, check that out. That movie's freaking creepy. But yeah, that definitely reminds me of that. Sorry about that.
fight to the death. Sitting there half naked, like nodding off. Meanwhile, there's some guy on the other side of the door with a chainsaw, like. You're lying there like, oh, it's kind of early to be trimming the hedges. But when that dude comes through that door, you lie to yourself as a man that if something like that happened, dude, I just jump up, grab a lamp, let's fucking do this. You know what the reality is? Most people, the best you could do is maybe make a weird noise. Like,
for real, you'd freeze
and that would be
up.
it. That would be it. That dude just come in. The last thing you'd see is just ceiling carpet, ceiling carpet, ceiling carpet, ceiling carpet, ceiling carpet. Looking upside down back at your own body, right? I will say this. What I do enjoy about this theater is nobody has told me it's haunted. Anytime you go into a theater, they always give you the history. It was built 1948. It was a tribute to Rocket Richard. Everybody chipped in, blah, 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 blah. And we have a ghost. His name is Michael. I immediately lose all respect for anybody over the age of 8 that still believes in ghosts. It's like, really? You still believe in specters and goblins? What is the end game of being a ghost? I don't get it. You can go anywhere you want to go in the world. You're just going to stay in a basement for the rest of your life? Just waiting for once every 6 months somebody comes down to check the boiler and you get to be like, "Mwah."
Oh man. Honestly, like I really like ghost hunting shows and stuff. So this is actually pretty hilarious though, because it's always like on all these other shows like Paranormal Caught on Camera and whatever. It's always like all the craziest crap. But then whenever you watch an actual like ghost hunting show, like Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, all those other ones, it's like it's literally like they never see anything, you know, substantial or whatever. I mean, here and there might be like a whatever black shadow or whatever, you know, or like a knock or a voice or something, but other than that, just it's kind of bogus. I wish that there was a lot more action on those shows, but yeah. Anyways, I just thought that was kind of hilarious because I do actually watch those ghost shows and stuff. Anyways, sorry about that. I keep interrupting. I promise I won't interrupt until until the end. We're almost to the end.
Why would you go somewhere? Dude, I'd fly right to Washington, D.C., fly right into the CIA building, just start sitting in on meetings. Like, these guys are out of their fucking minds. Fly to the Super Bowl, go right into the huddle. I always wondered what they talked about. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life in an attic.
Anyways, tell me what you guys think. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please subscribe to this channel. Please leave a like if you can and share as much as possible because we got to get past 8,000 subscribers. And then our next goal will be 50,000, and then the next goal will be 100,000, but I'm trying to get there as fast as possible. So please share the content, please subscribe, and yeah, like I said before, let me know what stand-up comedians you'd like me to review next, or what stand-up sets you'd like me to review next, and catch you on the next one. Thanks. Later, y'all.